guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a really good video that I'm really excited. Today's video is going to be how I manifested good grades in college, and it's also going to be like a college motivational video because honestly, college can sometimes make you feel like almost like you're not good enough or smart enough, and I don't want any of you guys to feel that. So I am going to motivate you. I'm a motivational speaker. Yeah. And by the way, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to say my college experience was perfect. I am perfect, so I'm going to tell you guys how I am perfect. No, the reason I'm actually making this video is because everything I just said is how I felt. So I'm gonna kind of tell you guys how to overcome that. So yeah, let's get right into it. So my first point, I'm going to talk about last semester. So last semester was my first semester of college ever. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I knew college was a lot different from high school, but I almost feel like you don't understand that until you're actually in it. With a lot of things, you don't really understand a lot of things until you experience it, and then you're like, But it was rough for me. I went in as a bio major. I started off my first semester of college with some challenging courses. So chemistry at Rutgers is very challenging. Oh my gosh, can you all hear the clinking? Let me stop that. It's like my window is like every time wind comes in, it's like clinking. But yeah, I love those subjects and I always did so good in them. So when I came to Rutgers, I was like, why am I doing that on every single calc exam? Calc at Rutgers is a different beast. Chemistry and calculus here are just really difficult. Those two were just so hard. And so just imagine being like an incoming freshman, still trying to figure everything out, and then having to take those courses. It's eye-opening, and I think as an incoming freshman, especially for me, I didn't realize that my study habits were not good until I took my first exams for both subjects, and I was like, and I'm very resilient. So if I do bad on something, I'll like think about it for like 5 minutes, and then the rest of the day I'm like, I still have room to improve. I don't even care. I got room to improve. I'm gonna do better next time. I had that mentality, but then when I did bad again on my like chem exam, I think like I would get like a lower grade than before in the exam, and then it would get like lower each time. Like I was starting to feel defeated. It was actually starting to stress me out to the point where I was literally like in my dorm room crying after every exam. Or it was 2. After like 2 exams, I was in my room right here. That was not fun. That was not the time of my life. And one thing that actually made me feel better was something that my mom said. If you're religious, not everyone is, but I am. And she's like, maybe this could be your testimony. He's leading you in a different direction. Basically, trust God's plan, because whatever it is, wherever you're supposed to be, you'll end up. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get from point A to point B. I don't know how I'm going to get from having a really bad grade in chemistry to graduating, but God's going to get me there somehow. And it may not be the same linear way everyone else is. It may not be exactly the same, but I was fine with whatever God had in store for me. I was still going to try my best on this exam, still study for it. But I was also trusting God's process, because sometimes God knows what's best for you more than you do. You may think, I need this, and he's gonna look at it and he'll be like, you don't need that, not that, trust me. And then you won't even realize why until later down the line. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do some manifestation, which this is like my manifestation baby right here. And I also like to do some manifestation in here. So I was just really feeling very spiritual, and I wanted to do some manifestation. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, this is not what I wrote for manifestation, but on December 5th, 2021, I wrote, I'm so done. No matter what I do, I can't seem to pass my chem exams. And it's making me so mad because I try so hard and pray so much about it and get nothing. And it literally can't tell what that says. Oh, in return, like, I'm just so frustrated and there's nothing I can do about it. So that's what I wrote. But for my manifestation, one of my points was I will pass all my classes in college with flying colors, leading to a really high GPA and graduating when I leave. And I am going to do that. But that was just one of the things I manifested, that I would pass all my classes And so when the final came, I took the final, did the best I could, and I just was trusting God for the rest of the process. I think the biggest thing with like manifesting, or like even to do anything in life, you have to have a greater why. You can do anything if your why is good enough. Basically, if you like every time you do something wrong, if you keep beating yourself up over it, you're just knocking yourself down lower and lower and lower and lower. But if you keep building yourself up and you're like, I can do this, I want to do this because this is and this, you can do it. You have to believe in yourself. Even if no one else does, you have to believe in yourself. And that's what I did, and I trusted. And sometime during Christmas break, I passed chemistry because they curved it. They curved it, y'all. And my grade went whoop, and I passed. I had passed chemistry. I was so worried that I wasn't going to pass and then I would have to retake it. Ended up passing chemistry. I was so freaking happy. And you can't compare yourself to other people because a lot of the people taking chemistry took AP chemistry. So a lot of them have that foundation, and then some people are just naturally good at it. So you can't compare yourself. Focus on you and how you do because you're not them, so you're not going to think like them. That's my advice. I hope this video was inspirational and not boring. I'm gonna cut it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope I inspired some people. This was not just for bio majors or STEM majors. This was for everyone. So take what you will out of this and do what you will with this information. I made that sound so sus. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you want like more inspirational content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.